Israel has become the first country in the world to approve a fourth vaccine booster shot. Prime Minister Naftali Bennett announcing at a televised press conference Sunday night. He made the announcement as the fifth wave of the coronavirus continues to sweep the nation, with virus cases surging and one city after another turning red. Hours-long lines at testing centers and public confusion over the constantly changing restrictions. Let's take a look at the report.
Israel started preparing for Omicron early on. This bought us time, which we're using to our advantage. Last week, Israel began vaccinating its most vulnerable citizens with the fourth dose of the COVID vaccine. Tonight, I can announce that Israel will also begin administering the fourth vaccine to all Israelis aged 60 and above, as well as our wonderful medical workers, 4 months after they've received their last dose, following the approval of Israel's Ministry of Health. Israel will once again be pioneering the global vaccination effort. Omicron is not Delta. It's a different ballgame altogether. We must keep our eye on the ball, act swiftly and decisively if we want to continue engaging and working with an open country as much as possible throughout this pandemic.
Prime Minister Naftali Bennett made these remarks at a televised press conference on Sunday night in an effort to project calm and order amid the surging fifth wave of the Omicron variant. The Health Ministry on Monday morning announcing over 6,500 new daily cases on Sunday, with the reproductive rate, or R, standing at 1.88 and a positivity rate of 4.83%. Additionally, the number of seriously ill patients rising to 110 people, and some 56 municipalities now categorized as red. In comparison, just last Sunday, there were only around 1,800 daily cases. As such, this week, people standing in hours-long lines at testing centers, Bennett promising to find solutions and asking the public for understanding.
אני גם מבקש מכולם לגלות הבנה וסבלנות. אם יש בעיות, ויש, כמו התורים הארוכים לבדיקות שאנחנו מכירים, אנחנו נטפל, אבל המצב הוא של כמות אדירה של מאומתים בבת אחד, מעל ומעבר לקיבולת סבירה של המערכת. לכן בשעות אלה ממש אנחנו נערכים לשינוי קריטריונים בנושא הבדיקות כדי להוריד באופן מהיר את העומס הכבד.
Bennett also announcing at the press conference that children aged 5 and over who are vaccinated will no longer need quarantine in an attempt to reduce pressure on testing sites. Yet, on Monday morning, the long lines continued, as some testing sites already announcing that they will operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to meet the growing demand. Though, health officials warning that the peak of the fifth wave is yet to come.
אנחנו עומדים היום על סדר גודל של מעל ל-5,000 מאומתים ליום. להערכתי עד סוף השבוע אנחנו נחצה את קו ה-20,000 מאומתים ליום, ובשיא הגל בהחלט ייתכן שנחצה את קו ה-50,000 מאומתים ליום.
These staggering figures leaving many to question whether the government has shifted to a policy of mass infection and herd immunity, relying on booster shots and the new antiviral drug Paxlovid by Pfizer, recently obtained by Israel. Additionally, on Monday, the Health Ministry announced it will ease the travel ban restrictions and admit vaccinated or recovered foreigners from yellow and orange countries subject to PCR testing before and after arrival, beginning on January 9th. Health officials saying that now that the Omicron is spreading within the country at such a high rate, the travel ban has become largely unnecessary.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at ILTV.tv and watch from any device.